Hello, everyone. Very good morning and good afternoon, good evening to all America's Alliance friends around the world. My name is Nirmali Attanaika from Freight Masters Logistics. Thank you for participating this Host Country Canada program today. And we are also happy to celebrate the 1 year's anniversary of Host Country program. Thank you, America's Alliance management team and its team for giving us this opportunity to present ourselves. This is absolutely an amazing program to allow us to demonstrate who we are. Thank you, America's Alliance. And let's move on to the next slide. So, a little bit about us. Freight Masters was established in 2002. That's 23 years, and we have built a strong reputation in logistics industry. Canada and USA offices were established in 2012. It's been 13 years now. And we are now focused only on the American offices. Our head office is in Toronto, and we have sales offices in Montreal, Calgary, and Vancouver. In the US, we have in Los Angeles. Freight Masters is an FMC license, OTI and VOCC for US operations. We are a 3PL provider and licensed in VOCC. We are also a customs bonded carrier registered with Transport Canada and proud members of CFA, FIATA, IATA, and WBE. Next slide, please. A little bit about Canada. Its national trade corridors and the demographics. If you look at the map on the right, you will see the yellow icons. They are the airports, the main airports in Canada. The blue icons, I hope you can see, are the ports. Canada's main gateway is Port of Vancouver. Port of Vancouver is the largest port in Canada, and it plays a crucial role in Pacific trade. It is on West Coast. Also in the West Coast, we have Prince Rupert. On the east side, we have the main gateways are Montreal, Halifax, and St. John's. Montreal is a river port and is the oldest. If you see the pie chart, it's the demographics of Canada. Canada has a population of 41 million. It has 10 provinces and 3 territories. 87% of the population resides within 4 main provinces. They are Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, and Alberta. If you see Ontario, you can see is the largest population of 39%. And that is where our head office is located. That's in Toronto. The top map where you see the pin drops are our offices located in Canada. They are the 4 main most populated provinces. Canada's GDP in 2024 is estimated to be around 2.2 to 2.5 trillion US dollars. That's a little bit about Canada. Next slide, please. Our services. So these are the main services we perform. Sea freight. 50% of our revenue is from ocean freight. Our main markets are Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and China. We have service contracts with ONE, Maersk, CMA, and MSA. We had a LCL consolidator, And we are working with a couple of SOC operators, and we are their SOC line agent in Canada. We also have SOC contract with CMA from Asia to USA. Air freight, 25% of our revenue is from air freight. We are an accredited company. We work with all major airlines. We handle AOG, and we do air consolidations, temperature control cargo, DG cargo, and all other general cargo. Road transportation, we do drayage, LTL, FTL, cross-border, and over-dimensional and overweight cargo. I'd like to take this opportunity to let you know about spring thaw restrictions that will be coming up. If you have any shipments coming up in within the month of sorry, March and May, please do for the province of Quebec. Please do check with us in advance because there will be weight restrictions during the spring thaw period. Rail transportation, domestic domestic intermodal, agri and mineral transport. We also have service from Canada to US to Mexico. Transloading, container cross-docking, agri transloading, and project cargo. Agri transloading is something we do big in our company. Agri is mainly exported from Saskatchewan, Alberta, and Manitoba. They are transported on rail cars to Vancouver or Montreal. So from Montreal or Vancouver facilities, we transload them in because they come in bulk. We transload them as bulk to bulk or bulk to bag. Container cargo cross-docking is a service we actually perform quite regularly these days due to congestion in the ports. All ports like Halifax has 21 to 25 days delay. Montreal about 2 weeks delay. Vancouver another 2 weeks delay. So all ports are congested, and ERS is suspended from carriers these days. So the fastest option we can do is terminate the containers in the ports and transload them into dry vans and move them to the final destinations. Yeah, that's the best solution we can perform at this time if it's time critical. Warehousing. We warehouse service. We do warehouse services for all cargo. We do palletizing, packaging, crating. We have a sister company that is an importer and a distributor for industrial tires, and we have warehousing facility in multiple locations. And also for distribution, we have warehousing for many locations. Consolidations. We are a LCL consolidator. We have weekly consolidations from China, Hong Kong, Singapore, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, to Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. We have export consolidations from to Australia and New Zealand. We also have DG consolidations from China. Customs brokerage, customs clearance for DDP, DDU shipments, and cross-border clearances. I'd like to inform you if you have not handled any shipments since October last year into Canada, I kindly request you to check with us before sending out the shipments, especially air freight, because there are different customs clearance procedures that's been implemented. The importer of record is has to register in CALM client portal with CBSA, and this is not a complicated uh, uh, registration. However, we have found that some clients take quite a few days or weeks to get this done. So, therefore, especially if you have air freight, please do check with us prior to make sure that the customer is registered correctly and everything is in order before the shipment arrives. Especially for NRI customers, we have come across a few complicated situations. Therefore, please check with us in advance. Project logistics, project cargo, RoRo, breakbulk. We will talk about this on another slide more. Let's go to the next slide, please. These are some of the cargoes we handle. Agri products, agri is big for us. Steel is big for us. We handle steel coils and sheets. These are overweight cargo handled with special permits. Refrigerated cargo, perishables, fashion products, pharmaceuticals with temperature control, of course, most of the time. Hazardous cargo, as I said, we have special consolidation service also for DG. Forest products, automotive and parts, electronics, and mining products. Let's move on to the next next slide. Special and project cargoes. These are some of the pictures we have handled. Some of the cargoes we have handled in the maybe the last couple of years. Some of the items we have handled are excavators and bulldozers, construction equipment, power generators, heavy duty printing machines, manufacturing machinery, drilling pipeline components, liquid tanks, tank containers, and boats. One particular special cargo operation that I especially proud of having handled was a few racing cars for Formula One. It was from Czech Republic to Montreal, and after the races, we moved them to New York, and after the event, we moved them back to Czech Republic. This particular operation demanded meticulous planning and care because these vehicles are high sensitive, high value, and also time critical. The drivers have already flown away to their next event, and we were solely responsible to take care of these valuable toys. It needed a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I personally was so proud to have handled this extraordinary operation successfully. Next slide, please. Accreditations and affiliations. We have FMC license for US operations, and we have ITA, FIATA. We are member of. We have license in Transport Canada, CFAR, and WBE. That's Women Business Center Enterprises Canada Council. And we are in the networks of UN, FTL, Outright, FNC, and last but not least, Americas Alliance. These are contact details. Thank you for joining this program. And thank you for your valuable cooperation and the trust in us. Most of you already work with us, and we look forward to work with our members whom we have not been in contact so far. Let's stay in touch, and please give a moment to take the corporate presentation. Thank you.